Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new makeup look. As you can see, it is super natural, and as I'm sure you saw by the title, this is the year of no foundation. I feel like I've seen so many celebrities stepping out with like super natural skin, very minimum makeup on their skin, and I have definitely been loving it. It is no foundation, so I have absolutely no foundation on my skin. All I have is a little bit of touch-up concealer here and there on the spots where I have some issues, a little bit of cream bronzer, kind of a lot of highlight, and a little bit of lip balm, lashes, my brows, and that is it. Pretty natural, I would say. So if you guys are interested in knowing how to look beat AF without tons of makeup on or foundation, then just keep on watching. The year of no foundation, right? So today I'm going to show you my go-to slash lazy day slash I kind of want to look nice, but I kind of don't want to take up 3 hours doing my makeup. It's very basic. There's no foundation involved. All you need is a good old concealer and some cream products. So the first product I'm going to take has been my favorite concealer because it's super hydrating. This is by the brand Amazing Concealer or Amazing Cosmetics. And this one is called Amazing Concealer slash Hydrate, and this is in the color medium beige. Now when I do this look, I typically like to use concealers that are very similar or very close to my skin tone. Because I am not wearing foundation, I definitely don't want to have super bright under eyes and then the rest of my face kind of be a little bit more on the natural slash pale slash no color, if that makes any sense. So try to use a concealer that is very close to your skin tone or that is your skin tone. So I'm just going to apply this literally underneath the eyes because I definitely want this to be hydrated, and this will hydrate them so nicely. For my second concealer, I'm going to use this one by Rimmel London. It is called the Wake Me Up Anti-Fatigue Effects and Radiant Glow Concealer in the shade medium as well. Definitely one of my favorites. As you can see, I am running out. With this one, I like to take it to the areas where I have maybe some acne, some active acne, or just anything like that, which is right through here. So all we're going to do is spot conceal, literally. Any areas where you may have some redness or anything like that, just spot conceal those areas. Because I definitely want this to be a little bit more, I want it to cover my skin, all the redness and any acne marks that I have. I'm going to take a brush instead of a beauty blender because the beauty blender tends to shear out the products. So today I'm going to use the Sigma 3D HD Kabuki brush, and I'm just going to start blending out the product onto the skin. For underneath the eyes, I don't typically like to bake when I'm doing a very natural makeup look because then it looks a little unnatural. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this powder. This is by Terry, and it's called their Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. Now this powder is just, it's a little sample that I received. This is very good. It's super hydrating for the eyes because it does contain hyaluronic acid. If you guys didn't know, hyaluronic acid has a power of holding 1,000 or 100,000 times, something like that, up to its water weight. So it's very good for the skin. And just like that, you guys can see the difference when I applied the powder. No powder. Now I definitely want to bring some life back into my face because as you can see, it's very flat. It doesn't have any dimension to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a little bit of a cream bronzing product. I typically don't like to set it when I am doing a natural face like this because again, you're just layering products and that is not the goal. Here, the goal is to look natural AF. So this is actually the Coco Chanel Soleil de Bronze or whatever that shit is called. This is a big ass sample that one of my friends sent me and I love it. I'm going to go back to my 3D HD Kabuki brush by Sigma, and I'm just going to apply that to the hollows of my cheekbones without overdoing it. Now before I move on to the eyebrows and everything else, I'm going to take my favorite mascara. This is the Urban Decay Perversion Bigger, Blacker, Batter Mascara. This has definitely been my favorites, and we are totally skipping the falsies today. Feel free to use them, but again, because I'm trying to look natural AF, I'm going to skip them. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to my cejitas, my little brows, and we're going to try and do them as natural as we can. So the one product that I have been loving so much for my brows, again when I want them to look a little bit more natural, is the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. This is in Blackest Brown, I believe, and it just reminds me of the Anastasia one because it is dual-ended where you get a spoolie at the end. I am using very light strokes, not putting a lot of pressure onto the brow pencil because it is pretty pigmented. After my brows are done, I definitely want to go back in with a gel to make sure that they don't go anywhere. The one I've been using lately is the Brow Tamer by Pixi. And this is just in the color Translucent. Now, of course, I wasn't going to forget the highlights. So for highlight, again, I want to use a cream product. My favorite one is by ColourPop in the color Wisp. So beautiful on the skin. If you are tan, this is going to look just amazing on you. And it's so pigmented that a little goes a long way. I'm going to use this brush by the brand Up and Up, which is from Target. And we're just going to apply that to the cheekbones. Now for my lips, I definitely don't want to wear any lipstick, so I'm going to go in with a lip balm. This is the Milani Keep It Smooth Luxe Lip Treatment. I love it. It makes my lips so glossy and it hydrates them super nice. I definitely don't want the products to move around throughout the day on my face because I don't have any foundation. So just to set everything, or the little bit that we did, I'm going to take this Makeup Revolution Pro Fixed Oil Control Fixing Spray for my oily ass. Okay guys, and that is it. This is my version of the year of no foundation. This is what I typically look like when I am home or when I need to go run errands, but I don't necessarily want to use a full face of makeup. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, and if you recreate or actually just tag me on Instagram and show me your no foundation makeup look, I would love to show you guys some love. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave, and I'll see you chicas in my next video. Bye.